Welcome back to my Let's Play for the Pokemon Trading Card game on Game Boy Color. And I've done some deck modifications. I've taken out the Squirrel and whatnot since they're weak to electricity and switched them out with some new stuff. Have to admit, I'm not super sure how well this deck's gonna work, because let's face it, we did like to use Blastoise's power quite a bit, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, didn't have to change it too much, but that does mean I might have to rely more on Articuno to buy me time and whatnot. Because I can't really do anything with electricity. Because Magikarp's still weak to it. When it evolves, it gains the grass weakness. Oh, a surfing Pikachu, huh? Well, she had a Pikachu to her hand. She apparently loves Pikachu a lot. Go Pikachu, I guess? Darn, another Pikachu? How many different Pikachus does she have? Huh. That was just weird. Well, let's activate Bill, see if we can't draw a Gyarados. Oh, we got an energy removal. Boom, take that, Pikachu. You don't get no energy, because I said so. Well, she ended up with a very, heavy hand slanted one way. Well, I can do Freeze Dry next turn, at least. Huh. That's a very imbalanced deck, apparently. Of course, mine's not much better. I mean, look at my hand right now. But let's do a Freeze Dry. Well, next turn we'll finish it off, you know? Potion, huh? Well, that's one way to buy time. It just ain't gonna work. Oh, she doesn't have energy in play? Well, darn. And I'm doing 10 damage to my Gyarados. Darn. I was hoping I could further weaken up those Pikachus. But I'll take the Poliwag. Draw 2 cards. Will she get anything good, though? That's the question. A Flying Pikachu. Growl, huh? Gotcha, but reducing damage by 10 doesn't help much when I'm gonna be hitting you for like 50. I mean, seriously. We'll just take that away so you can't get any attacks off. And do a Freeze Dry. Let's see if we can't just further lock it down, right? And that leaves her with Water Energy to play, but not much else. Okay, let's play another energy card. And then go with another Blizzard. Finish this thing off and hopefully do some damage to her bench this time. Because I don't want to take all the hits, you know? Honestly, this seems like a deck that I'd prefer to do the wave. So what, you have like multiple copies of different Pikachus? That's kinda cool. Oh damn, she's got another Pikachu. I've never seen so many chews before. But that's just not gonna work, it's not enough. Well, Gyarados is ready. And for now, let's Freeze Dry. There's no point in, you know, using my best attack that's gonna risk damage to myself if it's not necessary to get a knockout here. Well, let's see, what we gonna get? Is it gonna do a Thunder Shock? Ah, it's trying to return the favor. Gotcha. Well, now. Let's see. Probably should just use a Gust Up. And we'll draw out this Pikachu, because we can finish it off in one shot. Let's go with a Blizzard. Who cares? Sure, my Gyarados will take 10 damage, but I'm not worried about it. After all, it's the last prize card. 10 damage doesn't mean anything, you know, if you've still got health left. Yeah, your team of Pikachus was interesting, but it's still lost. I have to admit, though, I did like its style. Like, it's a Pikachu deck, alright. Well, let's take on another member here. What, a Pokemon Trading Card Duel? Be glad to duel at any time. Brandon? Huh. Let's see what you got, Brandon. I modified my deck a bit for this match. Modified for all the matches here. Darn it, this is a crappy hand. Okay, we can play Poliwag. After all, it's not vulnerable to any of the electrical attacks they can dish out. So, you know, we got a decent, you know, opening monster, hopefully to buy some time. Okay, he's playing a Zapdos. Interesting. Darn it, I did not want to draw a bunch of energy cards. Sure, I can hit it, but I can only do so much with Water Gun. This thing's gonna eventually have enough energy to do something serious. Let's see. Do I want to use the Professor Oak yet? Nah, it's too early. This Zapdos ain't prepared to do anything deadly yet, so I'm just gonna focus on trying to damage it for now. Okay, another on Zapdos. Get you ready for Magic Carp. Let's Professor Oak this after setting the Poliwag on bench. I could switch out Zapdos, but I want to just deal with it now. If I get some energy removal cards, that'll help out immensely. I gotta keep this thing, you know, on the back burner, hopefully. Further depower it. We'll, evolve Gyarados. And then take an energy card for ourselves. Oh yeah, I already played one this turn, didn't I? Put another mild point of damage on the Zapdos. I mean, if I have to, I hope I can retreat, you know, for like 1 damage. Oh, sweet. Energy removal. Okay. Can I retreat for just 1 energy? Yeah. So I could just retreat, do 50 damage, and basically make that thing useless. I wouldn't want to retreat my Gyarados. That'd be dumb. I can switch in Jolteon, though, but let's check the field. This thing needs 4 energy to attack, so it's now screwed. This thing needs 2. So I can switch it in and start picking it off. But I think we'll just focus on Zapdos, you know? Since it's all around the field, we can basically cripple it. I can always Gust to win something in later. He makes it interesting, I guess. Well, power up Poliwag. Since we got a Gust to win, let's switch you out and draw in Voltorb. Since that thing can't attack, you know, there's no reason not to pick off this Voltorb that could. To keep damage low to ourselves, you know? This will focus to put something on the battlefield that can't do any attacking just yet. And that's always a good thing in my perspective. Because monsters that can't hurt us, you know, make for really good targets. Well, unless he draws, you know, a colorless energy, he's kind of screwed. He's got a lot of monster cards and evolutions, I guess, but he didn't think to stuff his deck with enough energy cards to be, well, viable. That's always a sloppy mistake to make. Doesn't matter how many monsters you can play if you can't do anything with them. Well, let's blast this thing to the Stone Age. And that just leaves, what, 1 more prize? Okay, so is he gonna get a damage in with Magnemite? No, he doesn't have any energy to play against still. I didn't think that early crippling was gonna do this much, in effect damage to him, you know? Let's, I can't do that, but let's see. Whirlpool? Okay. I need more cards on that, but there's no point. Just finish this off. I mean, I could Professor Oak and see what I draw, but at this point it's meaningless, right? That match just did not go Brand's way. You're right, there is no point in crying over spilled milk. It's just you spilled so much of it, it was kind of legendary, man. Not as bad as, like, Mitch did, because he lost to me in a 6-prize match pretty quickly. Yeah, I want to duel you, Nicholas. After all, I need to beat you in order to challenge the Clubmaster. Self-destruct, huh? So can I assume he runs a lot of electrodes that like to blow up? That's annoying. I may have to play Professor Oak fairly early here. After all, Magikarp cannot take hits. Did he play a Geodude? Yeah, he did. That is an odd call, man. In play area. So what's this need? 2? I can do a Stone Barrage. So I could do a potentially infinite number of attacks. That's cool. Problem is you're not likely to get, you know, 4 or 5 heads in a row. There's gotta get hit by a limit eventually. Well, I will play this energy card on Magikarp and set up for hopefully its next move. And then we'll play Professor Oak. I want to get energy removal so it can potentially do 3 flips on me. And have the option to evolve into Gyarados early on, you know, because if I can do that, I can also shut it down, because it's still going to be a fighting attack. So that'll still work in my favor. Well, let's just evolve. We'll call it quits here. Well, Geodude's going to go for it. Problem is it has to get above, like, 3 heads in a row to do any damage, because, you know, fighting immunity. Well, resistance. So, that attack did absolutely nothing. Okay, now to counterattack, because I don't have his problem. Like, it's not like Gyarados resists water attacks in this game. So, did you just play another Geodude? You just saw what happened to the last one. What were you thinking? Probably not thinking at all. And that's a problem. Because I can one-shot his Geodude. Like, did he just not have anything else? No, he didn't. You know, I figured he'd play some electric types in this deck, instead he played 2 fighting monsters. Your lightning deck doesn't seem like much of a lightning deck. Though, that just might be my opinion. I just have to look at the list of his cards to get a good feel for it. But we should be able to challenge you now. No, I'll save that for next time. Till next time, then. See ya.